Happening, my peoples. It's your boy back again, Don Sazon with my brother, Beast No Supplement. What's up, my boy? How was your Sunday?
What is good? My Sunday was good, brother. I mean, we came up with that dub, that resiliency, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people thought was not there for the Saints. But hey, we out there. Saints can't play in the cold. We damn sure came through and did what we had to do.
It wasn't that cold though. Come on now, you acting like it was like 2 degrees.
I'm saying, but like they used to dome setting. Like I knew game was over, no lie, when they all came in short sleeve. I was like, okay, that's intimidation. They trying to let the men
I mean,
know.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I liked it.
Yeah, my Sunday wasn't as good, man. It was a bad
Yeah,
it was a
looked a little
bad
rough.
showing. I think Jimmy's finished
Mm,
for the year. He's done. Kittle's finished. We just put 3 people on COVID. That's why the Legion of Doom is back there, because those are the motherfuckers controlling my roster right now. Debo Samuel, he's been out, but then Brandon Ayuk and Trent Williams are not gonna play on Thursday night football. So it's like,
mhm.
what are we like? Is it training camp now? Like, all everybody's gonna get reps tomorrow? It's like, what's going on? So
Yeah.
I I honestly, and I'll start it off with this. Shouts out to my man Sauce. He gave me an idea and he said, "Yo, I think that we're gonna go after." He's also a Niners fan. He's like, "Yo, I think we're gonna go after Sam Donald." And I thought to myself, "Man, that's a good look." Think about it. They're just gonna get the number one overall pick. So if they want to move Sam Donald, this is a perfect opportunity for us to come and swoop in. I'll take that. I'll develop Sam Donald instead of Jimmy Garoppolo. And I've seen Sam Donald play some football because we're in New York, so I have to watch Jet games. And sometimes I just want to watch the other team, but that's a good look. I personally would like Justin Fields. Justin Fields would be perfect for everything that we're trying to do. But I don't know if Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are going to pull that trigger. I would do it. I'll just do that because at the end of the day, you see Justin Herbert, you see Joe Burrow, even Tua playing good, Kyler Murray's playing good. So young passers coming out of college, they're much better than they used to be, and the team around them is going to be good. So I'm not mad with a young player. It's all about getting him down in the system. But
Mhm.
what would you think? What do you think about that kind of move, hypothetically, Sam Darnold to the 49ers?
All right. So we definitely know he's not the guy in New York, but also at the same time, it's hard to like really judge a quarterback in the Jets organization because they have nothing to help him. I'm not just talking about playmakers, like they can't even protect the kid, which is awful. But we've seen some glimpses. He played some ball, like even under
Yeah.
Todd Bowles, you know what I'm saying? The line was better. So he played some ball. So yeah, he could be a definitely a good player or a better player in a different environment. So yeah, I mean, I
So
like the idea. I definitely like the idea. But the other idea that you said, I'm all for that because like I like Justin Fields. So it's like, yeah, if they would pull that trigger, that would be amazing. But if that's an option, get Sam Donald, yeah, I think so. He's cheaper than Jimmy.
he's much cheaper than Jimmy. We don't owe Jimmy any guaranteed money past the season. That's the first thing. So we could try to restructure the contract. But honestly, man, to me, draft picks are really just like they're hopefuls. Not every like Solomon Thomas. We pick him 2 overall the same year that Deshaun Watson and Mahomes came out and all this. And it's like, would you
Mm-hmm.
rather just take a risk? Like, if there's a player that you love and you want to, and especially a quarterback, if it's somebody who you think that you need to get, be aggressive and get them. Draft picks is just like it's potential, but they could never work out. So I'd rather just sell the farm and try to get my guy. I personally want Justin Fields, but enough of that. Let's talk about this action on Sunday, man. What was your
Let's
favorite
do it.
game of the afternoon of the night?
All right, let's take a look at some of these games here. All right, well, I want to shout out my boy Cool Joe. Yeah, I didn't take them for the win, but that's my guy. Came through, did what they had to do against the Titans. Oh man, that's my guy right there. So like I like
Oh,
watching that game. That was good. That was one of my favorite games to watch. They go into the bye week. You know what I mean? With a win, like that's hard against arguably one of the best teams in the AFC, arguably second best team in the AFC. So that's great.
That game was tough. That game was good. It's a toss up. My favorite game is honestly a toss up between seeing the Packers and the Vikings, just because I don't know, it's kind of like a nice game. The Vikings were smoking them the whole game. That's first of all. It wasn't as close as it seems. And that game, and crazy as it sounds, the Chargers and the Broncos. Most people didn't get to watch
Yeah,
that game, but
that
that
was.
game, that was a good
Woo!
game because the
Yeah,
Chargers
you're
was
right. You're
smoking
right. I
them.
forgot about that. Hmm.
The Chargers was taking it to them. So once I saw that Drew Lock, he's playing some ball. You feel me? I told you I like Drew Lock. He's swaggy and he be dancing and doing all his things. So it's like they did what they had to do, and it was a good game between young teams. And I just like the fact that the Broncos, for as bad as the record is, they don't quit. You feel me? That shows that the coaching is good and they have some attitude to them where it's like they're not just gonna lay down. So once they get the quarterback, I mean, I'm not even the quarterback because I think the Drew Lock can win some games. He's not a game changer, but at the end of the day, you can make the playoffs with Drew Lock if your defense is good money because they have the weapons. But that was a good one to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like that one, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like back and forth. Like you said, Chargers had the upper hand, but then it was just like boom, 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 boom. And then that
Yeah,
last few moments, I was like, yo, this game is popping. Man, Herbert, that boy, I think he really gonna be special. You know what I'm saying?
that's a
Like, don't
fact.
get me wrong, Drew Lock is cool, but like Herbert's gonna be special. Like,
That's a fact.
Jesus, like his numbers are great.
Bro,
So yeah,
ever
that
since
was
I saw
definitely
him at the
a
Rose
high fight.
Bowl, ever since I saw him at the Rose Bowl, I'm like, nah, he's lit. Like, he's nice. Because I thought,
Yeah.
me personally, I never respected any quarterbacks from Oregon. I always feel like they're not like good throws of the football. I feel like they're not tough. Like, Oregon is a finesse program in itself. No real
Hmm.
players come out of Oregon. All the players that come out of Oregon are not what they're supposed to be. Like Michael James and all those kind of people is like, but he showed me something during the Rose Bowl, bro. And he was who they played. They played Wisconsin, right?
In Rose Bowl,
Yeah, I think it was Wisconsin
I
because I
think.
lost money in that game.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
actually.
Wisconsin's a physical team, so it's like the fact that he was balling like that. I'm like, this kid's gonna be special. And man, lo and behold, he's doing what he got to do.
That's a fact. And
But
like I said,
I,
I agree with you totally. I was like, USC fan. Fuck
yeah.
Oregon. You know what I mean?
One thing that I have to get off my chest that has been the biggest disappointment to me this week, man. Cam Newton fumbling, bro. I wanted
Whew.
him to win the game so bad because that game was really a back and forth game. Like I said, Buffalo's not as good as that people think they are. They're very vulnerable to certain things. And man, I really believe that if he wouldn't have fumbled that ball, they would have won the game.
I hear you. I mean, they were driving, that last drive, and it was good. But like same thing what you say about the Bills. Like me personally now, like I have zero faith in the Bills doing anything. Like, yeah, they have that top spot right now, but I see them
It's
getting,
got
bounced out of the playoffs real quick. Honestly, it was the Jets game that really did it for me. The
yeah,
Jets game, I was like, oh nah, this ain't the team. This ain't the team that we all thought was gonna be something. Like, nah. Josh Allen is still careless.
yep,
So
very.
it ain't it. They ain't this thing they
What's your take on Cam and the year he's having, man? Because I feel like he's just getting a bunch of bad breaks. Like he's playing bad, the team is playing bad. It's just a combination of things, but I feel like he's not holding up his part because it's like when he needs to make a play, he doesn't make the play, man. And it's like it's there. You just gotta do it. But it's just like I feel like they're just not in sync. Like everything, the whole entire organization is not in sync. Belichick was talking about, oh, the cap is the reason why the roster's trash, but I have no regrets because we paid and we won 5 Super Bowls and played in 6 and or whatever he said. He was like, we won 3 Super Bowls and played in 4 and whatever it is. But it's like, who do you blame?
um my take on that, like, I don't know, it's just like a lot of talk. Like, I mean, I like Cam, like the thing is, about Cam. Cam is going to play his heart out. You know what I'm saying? Even if he's
Yeah,
bad, you know what I'm saying? He's still going to try to do what he has to do. So when you look at that game, he really tried to do it all himself. And it's like, honestly, let's be honest. Like when they played Seattle, a game they should have won because Edelman dropped the ball. But other than that, like he was still all right. But then when COVID hit, let's be honest, bro, he has not came back efficient.
that's
I was like, I
correct.
don't know how bad that affected him. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a major blow because there's people that still suffering from it. And, obviously it's a professional sport, so it's like they need you back. Whatever, you good? You're 10 days. So honestly, it could be the COVID. They might do a turnaround because remember we're halfway in the season, so we got a whole nother half for things to change. But I think Cam could do it. I know he wants to do it because it's like we've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no off and on. Like he came out in the beginning of the season wild. COVID hit, and that's where his skills went. You know what I mean? He should need the vaccine right now. So it's crazy.
I also think that like the coaching staff, Josh McDaniels in particular, has to do a better job of like simplifying things. For instance, that all right, he's not very in tune with the system. Like you could tell that he doesn't know how to check out of plays in that system yet. He doesn't like
Mm.
it's not there. There's certain things like where there's 9 people in the box and there's a runner he doesn't check out of it. And that's either it may be because that's what the coaches are telling him, like you don't check out the plays yet, or it may just be like his recognition of the playbook or whatever it is. Most people just think like, oh no, he can't do it, not knowing that sometimes the coaches tell you like, yo, run the play no matter what, because
Yeah,
we're gonna use that.
facts.
We're gonna use that later on in the game. Like they give us that look, and then we'll come out and do something. Like it's all strategy based. So people think that, oh no, he's just being dumb. Sometimes it's the coaching staff. Sometimes he actually is being dumb. So I feel like Josh
Hmm.
McDaniels has to do a better job of making him comfortable and kind of like scaling it back and saying, yo, what are the plays that you like? How do you want to set them up? Like a little more conducive. I see them talking on the sideline all the time, but it's just like even some of the routes that they run, they do a play action fake with a 7-step drop with 2 fake handoffs, and then the only route that is available is a curl underneath and then a post all the way down the field. And it's like those two are covered. Your O line isn't the best. What you think he's gonna do? So I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I just want my man to do well. I want him to win some games, get his reputation back, build himself up so he could be a free agent and do what he got to do.
yeah, I agree. I agree. That's definitely
But
somebody you want to see do better. 100%.
in the same sense, what do you think the Patriots should do after the season? You think that they should try to draft someone or trade for someone or what?
Um, Belichick, he's always big on draft capital, so they usually have a million picks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they'll probably draft someone. Of course, like the one anomaly with Brady being in the 6th round.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see something like that ever again. Obviously, him being like the greatest. But yeah, with like you said earlier about these college quarterbacks coming out now, they're like NFL. Well, I can't say they all NFL ready, but the last recent picks, they've been NFL ready. So it's like they're changing the game with their own skill set. So yeah, I go out and draft somebody,
You
100%.
know who I
Develop
think?
him, have him
You know
sit
who I think
behind
will be
somebody.
facts. I think the person that will be perfect for that Patriots team is a kid from Alabama, Mac Jones. Have you been watching them play?
Okay. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's like Alabama, I don't really like Nick Saban, but a little bit.
Are you mad at greatness, man? Are you mad at greatness, B? I don't know, man. It may be the weapons, but that kid has an arm. He reminds me of Joe Burrow last year, where it's like he looks calm, he looks cool, and it is what it is. But
Hmm.
one thing I want to pivot to in that is Joe Burrow. Tennessee, we said it. Tennessee isn't the same Tennessee because the defense isn't ferocious. They can't stop nothing. The pass rush is bad. The D
Yeah,
backs are bad. They just traded for Desmond King from the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah, yeah. He was on his
they need
rookie,
all
his
the help.
last his last year rookie contract.
Yeah, so they need to shore that
They
up,
do.
man. Because Mike Vrabel, you're a defensive coach, bro. So you gotta do something to get it together, bro. But at the
Hmm.
end of the day,
You're
that's
right.
one of those
That's his
teams that
avenue.
yeah. So it's like the defense can't be bad. That doesn't make no sense.
Hmm.
But what do you think that where do you think those two teams are gonna land? Do you think that the Bengals could sneak into the playoffs?
The Titans?
No, the Bengals.
Nah. I fucked with them. Nah.
That was a trick
Like that's
question.
my guy Joe, but nah, not this year.
And hey, let's not let somebody off the hook. Your man Baker Mayfield dropped the ball again. Let's not let him off the
Oh
hook.
man. And I want to apologize. I want to apologize because I picked Ruggs as one of my fantasy players, well, like my nightmare player. Son had like 1 yard for one reception. The shit was bad. All three of my picks were awful. I think
Yeah,
together collectively they got 75 yards and one touchdown. Because thanks to
dude.
AJ Brown, it was bad. My three picks were bad.
Mine weren't good either. Don't get me wrong. Kendrick Bourne, the thing about it, Kendrick Bourne did his thing because he got a lot of receptions because he got a bunch of targets. He had 16 points, so you can't be mad. I guarantee 2 touchdowns. He didn't get any, but he gave you 16 of them things. You feel me? So I'm good when it comes to that. But what I tell people, we won y'all a lot of bread, bro. Cincinnati +7, Las Vegas +2.5.
Oh,
Miami
mm-hmm.
winning the game, Pittsburgh winning the game. Come
Yeah,
on now. Come on now.
facts.
Feel
We gotta
me?
talk about that game, that Miami game. I know you were happy to see that.
I was very happy to see that. And honestly, bro, Tua didn't have to do shit. He didn't do nothing.
No, manager. That's all he did.
But I
I was
feel like
happy
that's
he
what they
got that
wanted.
touchdown, touchdown pass. But yo, that defense, oh my God. Special
Yo, I
teams,
knew it. I knew it,
yo, that was
son.
crazy.
Is that think about it. All those free agents that they signed, they didn't just sign high price. They signed ball players, bro. Cal Van Noy to me is a ball player. The
Yeah,
corner that they got,
facts, big facts.
Byron Jones, ball player. So it's like, and they're buying into the system. And Brian Flores ain't a slouch, bro. So he got them ready to go. I actually think
Exactly.
that.
Like other than Fitzpatrick, mhm.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was like, other than Fitzpatrick, bro, like other than all the free agent signings, bro, like I think everybody's like under 27 years old, bro. That's a young team ready to roll. Flores did what he did last year on purpose. And now we see. Now we see why.
That's a fact. They're not missing Kenyon Drake,
Mm-mm.
and he kept the players that he needed to. Cause yo, Devontae Parker's a beast. Feel me? He's
Yeah,
playing
it's
hurt, but
working.
that boy's
Preston
a
Williams
beast.
too.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm gonna say about that is I don't think that they there yet, but that team is dangerous in that division. You feel me? In
Yeah, for
that
sure.
division, they dangerous. So they could sneak into the playoffs even as a wild card, and that's a tough out for a team. You feel me? Like if Tennessee got to play them, Tennessee's
Yeah.
losing that game. I ain't liking
Yeah.
Tennessee.
They're gonna have that hunger.
Exactly. Tampa Bay with the Giants. Talk to me about that, man.
All right. So shout out to the Giants defense that was doing their thing. Not overall, because obviously points are scored, but they was holding it down, had Brady frustrated. And hey, let's talk about that controversial call. That was a pass interference. Obviously being a Saints fan, I know what pass interference is. But just to be real, that was bad. Daniel Jones, still like he's not the guy, bro. He's too indecisive. He's holding the ball
He's
way
not a
too
game
long.
changer.
Nah, not at all. Not even a manager, honestly. But yeah, like I enjoyed that game. I was rooting for the Giants, take that, smack the Bucks
Yeah.
around. But yeah, they actually showed some heart defensively. Blake Martinez is still playing phenomenal. Bradbury's playing good. I like the Giants defense. That might be a team in a year or so when they find their guy to be that quarterback. Obviously, line two, they can be a serious problem.
Jabril Peppers doing his thing too. Feel me?
Facts. That
That was
trade
that
word.
was a good trade. You feel me? Jabril Peppers was doing his thing, and this is the thing about the Giants, bro. They're tough. I always told people that Joe Judge, bro, he's like, to me, he's like John Harbaugh, but just a little more tough. He worked for Nick Saban. He worked for Bill Belichick. He's a special teams coach, so he talks to every position group. So that's just a recipe for success. And he's somebody who he's from Philly, so it's like he understands the Northeast and that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And unlike the Jets, unlike the Cowboys, the Giants at least show heart in all of their losses. They remind
A
me,
lot.
they remind
A
me
lot.
of the 49ers, Mike Singletary's last year, where it's like we was trash and
Mm.
all that. But once the coach, like once they matured, you saw the heart there. And even the 49ers the year before last, where we was losing all the games when we first got Jimmy, it was all close games. Once everybody got healthy, what happened? Boom, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not saying that the Giants are gonna do that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they show heart. You feel me?
Yeah. That's the same year your boy Kittle was on the map. Ain't nobody knew who Kittle was. Kittle was wilding at 1,300 yards. Like, who the heck is Kittle? They playing out with that
Exactly.
heart. You right. You right.
It's a fact, bro. Last but not least, bro, let's pick this game tomorrow. What you got with this Thursday night football?
Who's playing again? I forgot. My bad.
The Packers are playing the 49ers.
Oh yeah, I was speaking this a couple of people, a couple of your people, San Fran people. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like it's looking bad, bro. Like, you know,
It's looking very bad.
like I said, no Kittle, Debo ain't been healthy all year. You got no Jimmy. Mullins, he might throw a pick to another cashier. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So it's just
No
like,
Trent
but you did say
Williams,
one thing and you 100%, huh?
no Trent Williams, no Brandon Ayuk, no Kendrick Bourne. So we basically have no
Yeah,
wide receivers at all.
yeah. But you did say one thing, and that is 100% true, and probably a lot of people agree with it. And you know, and like I said, you said it, Packers are not physical. So if y'all can dominate the run game, y'all got a chance. It's just that I don't know. You know how Aaron Rodgers every time when he goes against San Fran, he got like a little vendetta. But he's funny though. He's always getting his ass beat. But that's
We're
what's
getting
like.
smoked.
It's like the opposite effect. Yeah. But I think now more than ever he should take advantage. But I think running back is hurt. What's his dude name? With the calf injury. Jones, right? Jones
Yeah.
is still hurt. So I think it's questionable about
And his second
tomorrow
string,
night.
Jamal
So
Williams is on the COVID list too.
yeah, so it's like they're gonna have to be an air attack. I mean, like I said, y'all got the depth. The only problem now is that your depth is playing now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before it's like, yeah, we got people as backup. Your backups are starters. So it's like it's looking like potentially get really ugly real quick. But if y'all out physical them, at the end of the day, you gotta play the game. So whatever
Yep.
happens, happens. But right now it doesn't look good.
Nah, it's not looking good at all. The only advantage that we have is everyone's counting us out. So in the locker room, if everybody telling you I'm gonna lose the game, you're gonna be like, all right, let's show what's up.
Mhm.
And I listen, to be honest, I'm a realist. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna win the game. But at the end of the day, the play styles that we have with Green Bay, unless Aaron Rodgers starts wilding tomorrow, if we keep it close and play good defense, we got a chance. Because at the end of the day, Green Bay got destroyed last week by Minnesota, and then with Tampa Bay as well. So they don't like physical teams. We of course we have backups, but at the end of the day, it's a mentality. So if we could take it to them and we could really fluster them, just bracket Devontae Adams, put some pressure on Aaron Rodgers, and then see what happens. But I think it's not gonna be a
Yeah.
blowout. People are saying like we're gonna get killed. We got pride. So I
Mhm.
don't know, man. I'm not gonna a score. I honestly think is gonna be like. I mean, this kind of sounds like a blowout, but 24-10. That's only 14 points, but I think that's how it's gonna go. And if we
Mhm.
could keep it closer than that, it might be a field goal win for us, and we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like if Mullins can avoid Zaire Alexander, y'all should be all right. That boy is a working beast right there. But other than that, like I said, y'all physical them. Like I said, finesse team. They don't want that type of smoke. But if y'all give them that smoke, punch them in the mouth. That's what the Vikings did. Like, and no one expected the Vikings to win. Cook was cooking. My man
That's a
was cooking.
fact.
He had the apron on. He was wilding. So it can happen. McKinnon gonna have to run. He gonna have to really put in work. So
Yeah.
gotta play the game at the end of the day.
And honestly, hopefully Jordan Reed is good enough this week to come back. Because if he comes back on the field, that's a major advantage for us
Yeah.
because that's a reliable pass catcher. But
Hmm.
we're gonna have like people who's gonna play is like Trent Taylor. We might get Kevin White up from the injured reserve. I mean, from the practice squad.
Hmm.
It's not gonna be good, bro. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything else you want to cover before we get up out of here?
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta acknowledge we both said this and it was like so on point. That Steelers Ravens game.
Yes, sir.
God damn. God
Yes,
damn.
sir. I don't even know how I forgot about that, bro. Lamar looked lost.
4 turnovers. Shout out to that defense though. Wow. Because that defense kept the momentum. Because that would have been real bad if the defense wasn't playing. Because they actually had a
Fact.
chance to even win the game. But
That's a
four
fact.
turnovers, they forced him to be a quarterback. And hey, the man was looking shaky. Looking real
I don't know,
shaky.
man. I honestly just feel like, yo, like what? Hollywood Brown got 2 targets, I think. I think that Greg Roman, his system is not multi-layered. Like they got an MO, and if you stop the MO, then they finished. You feel me? They can't like. I feel like they don't. The blowouts that they have, like Baltimore be blowing people out a lot, but they don't
Mhm.
use that as a practice. Like, bro, if you blowing teams out, start running shit and like practicing those plays in a game situation, because when push comes to
Mhm.
shove, your team doesn't like they don't know what they're doing at that time. Like when they gotta throw the ball and drive down the field, and it's like, oh, you gotta go pop, 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 pop. They can't do that. The majority of the game comes off the
Mhm.
play action. So it's like if your run is getting stuffed and your quarterback can't even run and he's going to the sideline, there's somebody right there. He's doing a read option, he's handing it off, and somebody's still hitting him. You gotta switch it up. And
Yeah.
the route combinations and all that, that's to me, Greg Roman gotta switch it up, just like Josh McDaniels.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. They got to switch it up. They got to switch it up. That's how I was kind of feeling about the Saints game. I was like, Sean Payton needs to switch some things up because it was getting a little, I can't say a little, it's been predictable all season,
Yeah.
honestly. But there's sometimes they need to switch it up. But I mean, at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. And hey, we came up with that dub.
Yo, what's going on with Mike Thomas, bro?
What's up?
What's going on with Michael Thomas?
All right. So all the shit that people are talking in the media and stuff like that is all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, your man had a high ankle sprain. All right.
Okay.
Like people forgetting the fact that McCaffrey has not played. Like you know what I'm saying? Like McCaffrey gets no talk. Like McCaffrey fucked up a lot of people's fantasy because he was the first pick in a lot
Yeah,
of leagues. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
it's
a
like
fact.
he was injured. You know what I'm saying?
I picked
Mike
Alvin
Thomas
Kamara
had that same thing with the ankle injury. Yeah, and
on the
I
record.
told you, my man, MVP candidate, but like I said, we know he's not going to get it because he's a running back. But my man is wild, best football
Yeah.
of his career. But I'm saying the ankle injury, obviously, like I said, we both know injuries, so that can last a while. It can linger. And the thing is, like, I'm paying this guy $20 million a year. I'm not rushing you back. When you're
That's
ready,
a
you're
fact.
ready because we're
That's
we're
a fact.
making do with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when we get back, it's gonna be real potent and all that. Then he tweaked the hamstring, but all that other noise in the media about this, he's unhappy, is like, nah, that's completely bullshit. Like,
They was talking
your
about
man is
they was
hurt.
trading
He
him.
does like, he's crazy with the Twitter fingers. He's crazy with the Twitter fingers, but nah, he good. He just not healthy, but he back at practice. Sanders is back at practice, so Mike could be ready to go. It's gonna be a showdown for sure.
Last thing I'll say is, what's up with your man Gardner Johnson, bro? Everybody want to hit him. Mike Thomas punched him. Williams punched him. What's going on with that man?
All right, so let me acknowledge that. So that nigga's a dick. So like low key, like don't get me wrong, like great player. Like I think he's gonna be a star in the league. His second year, but he does sneaky ass shit.
The
Like your
mouthpiece he
man,
put his
like
jaw.
like he got yeah, my man pulled my man's mouthpiece, threw the shit off. My man mushed Miller, the rookie, in the face. Like low key that no one see this shit. Your man Wims, he just pulled up and stalled on him. It's like, yo, bro, like you accomplished nothing. And then you started clapping at the end of after, like, bro, you just got ejected, suspended 2 games. It's like,
They
I
should have
mean, I
cut
know
him.
you might be
They
a
should have
hood
cut him.
dude.
They should have cut him.
Yeah, facts. That was wild. That was wild.
You're dumb.
It's like not even just one punch. My man swung twice.
Yeah. Like if you really that serious,
So yeah, that was
see him in the parking lot.
exactly. So it's like, yeah, this shit is like the little shit to get on the people's skin, which hey, that can get you out your game, out your mental game real quick. So hey, it's a tactic and all that, but you don't come away after the play to do some wild shit like that. It's like, bruh.
Bro,
Like
what
even
happened?
Josh Norman and OBJ back in the day.
But yo, the crazy
Never
thing
got
is
that
that
crazy.
he got his mouthpiece pulled off, then they subbed him, and he waited till he came back in after a couple of plays, ran his route. He was on the outside. He came all the way into the slot to do that. That's crazy, bro. You wildin'.
It's definitely crazy. And the thing is crazy, no one even knew who Wims was till this weekend, bro.
Bro.
No one knew who he was. Now this nigga's famous.
His hood probably love him like, yeah, nigga, you real. But come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that.
Word, facts.
That's the way I see it.
Definitely.
Any last words for our peoples out there?
Pretty much it. You know, we keep on bringing that good content. We'll be back again for the picks, the money line, the fantasy picks. We'll be ready to go.
Yes, sir. Again, I want to thank y'all for watching every time. Like, comment, subscribe, share, send it to your peoples. I know there's every Sunday people want to make picks. If you in Jersey, betting is legal. Stop playing, dog. We giving y'all, yo, we made so much money, bro. That Pittsburgh money line, that Miami money line, Kansas City covered 20.5. Come on, what y'all talking about? And it was under one, it was under 49.5. What y'all talking about, bro? We giving y'all this bread. Stop playing with us. Feel me?
Facts. Big facts.
All right, man. We signing out. Hasta luego.
My brother, good luck tomorrow.
Hey, I'm going to be good no matter what, man. I'm going to pop some white wine and chill.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that.
Peace out, my boy.
All right, brother.